Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today, if you're wondering that you're really tired and you really want to go to sleep but you want to listen to a book, then I've got a storybook for you guys. I'm going to read it to you guys. You can always listen to it for like night times. This is mostly like for young viewers, like sometimes they can be little and they always get their parents to make them read a book for them. Well, maybe you don't have to. Maybe you just type in a story and then you might get one. Anyways, this one's called Lily Alone, and then it says a little bit of a thing. Sometimes Lily wishes she really was at home alone. I'm going to only read a little bit because I don't want to read the whole book. It'll be this long video. Stop at... Well, it depends how long the chapters are. I'll just see anyways, but if not, then if the chapters are long, then I'll go up to chapter 3. If the chapters aren't really long, then I'll go up to chapter 4. Right, let's get started. So the first chapter is chapter 1, of course. It was my fault. We were all sitting squashed up on the sofa on Friday night watching Coronation Street. The second episode of the evening. Well, none of us were actually watching. Pixie was squatting on the arm of the sofa, rubbing tomato sauce around her mouth, telling us over and over again that she was wearing lipstick like a mummy, that my little sister Pixie could win the world record for reputation. She's free and talks all the time, though most of what she says is nonsense. My other sister Bliss is 6, but she hardly talks. At all. She was lying on her back on the sofa, twiddling her long pale hair and snuffling into her old teddy. She had her favourite fairy tale book tucked beside her. Her twin brother Baxter was driving a matchbox up and down her legs, pretending it was a car, making silly whining racing noises. I was flipping through the pages of one of Mum's magazines, wondering what it would be like to be rich and famous, and trying to choose which lady I wanted to be. It was hard taking them seriously because they all had bushy moustaches. Baxter had clearly been busy with his blue biro, I don't know what that is, at some earlier stage. Well, I might be reading it wrong. Tell me in the comments down below. Mum was the only one of us sitting up properly and watching the screen, but I knew she wasn't following all the Corrie. I don't know what that is. Corrie people. She didn't change position when the adverts came on. She just sat there staring, her chin on her hand, her eyes big and blank. Mum, I reached out and gave her a little poke. Mum, are you okay? Yeah, you don't look okay. Oh, shut up, Lily, Mum said wearily. You're always acting tired now. Since Paul died, she was too tired to get up in the mornings, too tired to go to bed at night. She was so too tired to go to work. And then, when she lost her job in the canteen, she was too tired to get another one. She just stayed at home, smoking and staring into space. I made her go to the doctor because I was dead worried about her. He gave her tablets for depression. He said it was natural to grieve for a while. When you'd lost your husband, I didn't get that. Mum didn't like Paul much when he was around. None of us liked him, not even Pixie, and he was her father. He'd either be yelling and slapping at us, even Mum, or he'd be zoned out on the sofa looking stupid in his vest and pants and socks. We weren't allowed to sit on our own sofa when Paul was around. Mum muttered that he was a waste of space and a big mistake. She said she'd always had lousy taste when it came to man. That's what I couldn't understand. Whenever she didn't have a man, she turned into a zombie woman, acting like it was the end of the world. I couldn't bear to see her like that, especially looking so, I don't know how to say this word, ordinary, yes, got it, in her old baggy t-shirt and tracky bottoms. Mum could look fantastic when she wanted, better than any of the ladies in the magazines when she got all dressed up to go out. She could make my heart stop. She looked so gorgeous. So that's why I said it. Mum, why don't you go out? What? Go on. Go down the Fox. See some of your old mates. The Fox and Hounds is the pub over the road from our estate. It's got a garden, so in the summertime the kids and I used to hang out there with Mum and Paul, and before that with Mikey, Baxter and Bliss's father. Pardon me. Sorry for being rude there. Mum says she's used to take me there when it was just the two of us. She'd wheel me there in my buggy, and I'd sit crunching crisps, happy as Larry. I was always an easy baby. Mum said she didn't half get a shock when she fell for Baxter and Bliss and Pixie a nightmare. She won't sit in her buggy for 2 minutes at a time. She arches her back and screams when you try get her in it. Don't be daft, Lily. I can't go down the Fox, not with you lot. I'm not being daft. I mean to go on your own. The kids will be all right. I'll babysit. Mum looked at me, chewing one of her fingernails. Really? Yeah, of course. Mum went on chewing her hair in her eyes. I could tell she was considering she'd left me in charge of the kids heaps of times when she had to go to the post office or the newsagent or the off license, though it was my job to run down to the chippy. I shouldn't leave you lot on your own in the evening, Mum said. You used to when you first started going out with Paul. I reminded her. Yeah, but I shouldn't have, and that was when you were all tucked up in bed and asleep. I'll put the kids to bed. I do it half the time anyway. I know you're a good kid, but Mum reached out past Baxter and Bliss and stroked my cheek with her finger. I forgot you are a little kid sometimes. I'm not little. I'm 11 and I'm old for my age. Yeah, you act like a little old woman a lot of the time. I love you, Lily. I love you too. Mum, go on. Go and get dressed up. I'll be fine. Well, maybe just for one drink to cheer myself up a bit. Go on then. Mum smiled, looking just like Pixie when you buy her an ice cream, and rushed off to her bedroom. Pixie toddled after her. She loved watching when Mum dressed up. So Mum's going out then, said Baxter, driving his car across my face. Leave it out, I say, swatting at him, and give me that matchbox. You know it's dangerous to play with matches. I'm not playing with the matches. I'm playing with the box. So can we stay up, yeah? We'll watch a DVD, right? Not a scary one, said Bliss, crunching up into a little ball. Not a scary one? I promised, though that was going to be a challenge. Bliss can't even watch up without shaking. I think it's the dogs her dad, Mikey, had Alsatian Rex. It wasn't a truly scary dog like a Rottweiler or a pit bull, but it could be a little savage at times, even when it was a puppy. It looked all cuddly and cute, so Bliss treated it like one of her teddies and once tried to dress it up. Rexy got fed up and bit her. It was only a little nip, but I made her hand bleed. She was always terrified of dogs after that. You're no fun, Bliss. You're no fun, Bliss. I want to watch a really, really, really scary DVD, said Baxter. Let's watch a vampire film and then we can all turn into vampires and bite. He pretended to take a chunk out of Bliss's neck. She screamed as if she was literally pouring blood. "What's up?" said Mum, putting her head round the door. She'd got one eye shadowed and outlined, but hadn't done the other one yet, so she looked lopsided. "They don't want me to go, do they?" Pardon me again. "They're fine, Mum. They're just being silly." "Shut up, you two," I said, bashing at Backstone Bliss with a cushion. You want Mum to go out and have a lovely time, don't you?" "Don't you?" I said, digging at them with my feet. Yes, Lee," said Bliss, her hands round her neck, staunching her imaginary wound. I dug Baxter harder this time and put my hand on his matchbox car. Yes, go out, Mum," he said, snatching his car back. "Well, then I will," said Mum. "You can keep them in better order than I can, Lily. You'll make a lovely little mum one day." "No, I won't. I'm not even going to be a mother. I'm not going to live with any man and have a load of kids yelling round me all the time. I can't stick men apart from Mr. Abbott, my teacher. I wouldn't mind marrying Mr. Abbott, but Mum says he's not the marrying kind. If I can't have Mr. Abbott, I won't have anybody. I'll make lots and lots of money and live in a lovely big house, all by myself. No one will throw their toys on the floor or spill." Yeah, this is quite a long chapter, so I'm gonna stop right here on wait, have I read this part? Yeah, right. So I'm gonna stop on page 8 and I might continue it tomorrow. So yeah, there it is. So let's put this in there. There we go. All done. Well, not all done, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, smash that like button and yeah. And turn on notifications and comment down below that you subscribed. Put your thumbs up or hit the bell. Well, basically, turn on notifications. I'm at 3 subscribers because of you guys are so brilliant and I love you. Mwah. Love you all. See you soon. Bye.